I'm Angie, and you're watching Dante's Vaccination.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So when Rolly Romero got stopped in sparring by Jahan Ingram, I made a video on it, and I said in that video, the rumors were Rolly is supposed to be fighting the junior welterweight champion, the WBA champion, the Dominican Alberto Puello. Now, I had also did a video reporting that Rolly was going to fight Puello like a month ago. And then right after I reported that, Rolly, he does this live video.
I got an idea of who I'm fighting next. Regardless of everything, I got an idea on who I'm fighting next. And everybody's going to be happy when they hear this one, you know? And it's a fight that I think everybody's going to want to see. Well, I know everyone's going to see that shit because it's a talk fest, you know, one of it. And it's two, man, it's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one, you know? And I'm enthusiastic for it. Ugly as that's the only hint y'all getting. He's ugly as but yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
So Rolly Romero, he adds the WBA champion Alberto Puello onto his ugly list. The one thing we know about Rolly for sure is whenever he's hinting that he's going to fight someone next and he calls him ugly, that's Rolly's way of telling fans that his opponent is going to be black. I've noticed a pattern from Rolly. He's called Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Errol Spence. Now, Alberto Puello, all ugly. Despite the fact that he's had serious beefs with fighters that were not black, like El Rayo, Jose Valenzuela. You guys can see the video on YouTube. Jose, he confronted Rolly Romero in person, completely violated him. He challenged him to a fight and called this man everything in the book. And to this day, Rolly still has not said anything negative about Valenzuela. Now, speaking of this ugly list of black fighters that Rolly Romero has, it's so ironic to me because years and years back when I was still living in Las Vegas and I used to always go to the Mayweather gym and make videos, this is when no one knew who Rolly Romero was. So I was talking to another fighter, and I remember Rolly, he jumped in a conversation, and I want to use the word, but I don't want the video to get flagged. But Rolly, he starts casually saying, yeah, man, N-word this and N-word that, et cetera, right? So since Rolly knows that I don't know him like that at the time, and he doesn't really know how I'm taking it, you know, with him saying the N-word casually, he then voluntarily explains and tells me that his mom is black. He says to me, my mom just as dark as you. Now it turns out that she's hot yellow, but black is black no matter what your complexion is. I got family members that range from Terrence Crawford's complexion all the way to Gervonta Tank Davis's complexion. And the average black person could say the same thing. So it's a little confusing because there Rolly Romero was voluntarily telling people my mom is black, my mom is just as dark as you, et cetera. But now every single time Rolly mentions a black fighter today, he's either calling them ugly or he has something extremely negative to say about them that comes off as completely personal. And if you haven't noticed this, all you have to do is watch all of Rolly Romero's interviews. When he's asked about a black boxer, as opposed to him being asked about a non-black boxer, from Canelo to Tyson Fury. And then once again, a Gervonta, a Shakur, a Devin Haney, an Errol Spence. Terrence Crawford is another person he called ugly. Men don't usually talk about how attractive or unattractive another man is, especially in the sport of boxing. Unless two things. You're either gay or you really are trying to say something else when you say it. So with that being said, according to reports, Rolly is supposed to be fighting against Alberto Puello sometime in April for his title. Now, we've seen how Rolly's really good friend, Teofimo Lopez, looked when he moved up to 140 and fought Campa. Now we're going to see how Rolly looks when he fights at the new weight class against the champion Puello. Because Rolly became more famous getting knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis, that actually makes the fight just that much more intriguing because people want to see how good he's going to be after that loss to Davis. Hopefully this fight officially gets announced soon. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes,
Fever blisters, diabetic ulcers.
this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com.
Like them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP, and I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention, so I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, "Can you fix this?" And, he pretty much said, "No problem." My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.